Hey everybody, it's Jubilation Joy. Happy Sunday. Okay, let's jump right into it. Today this morning when I was getting ready for church, I had a lot of things pressing me. I had a lot of things on my mind. And so I'm just feeling like, can I just be real? Can I just express deeply how I feel on the inside? No lying, no false pretenses, no trying to cover things up. Can I just be I don't know, just to express myself in the most realist way possible, to say these are the things that are bothering me, and if I don't, it's no good doing it, holding it in. And so I was getting dressed this morning, getting dressed, doing my makeup, all of that and more. And I was looking at the bald spots in my head, and I was just thinking like, wow, so many times every day, I might use this stuff like hair fibers to try to cover the spots, or I use mascara to try to cover those areas there. And I haven't even started the new medication yet, which is Aubagio, that I'm going to be taking probably in maybe October or November. I don't really know for sure, but my doctor has me doing blood work every month to make sure that my body can handle it before I get on it, because the Capaxone is not bad. It's just haven't started yet, and all these relapses going back and forth to the hospital. I need something to help me than just besides the other medications that I'm taking. You need a disease modifying drug, and the Capaxone I thought would have been the answer, but it's taking this mighty time deciding to come through. So doctor's looking like, okay, you're getting worse and we need to switch. So we're going to that. But back to what I was saying about the hair, I was just feeling like, wow, this shouldn't even, be happening. And I've just been feeling like so anxious and worried about going on Aubagio. A lot of people have hair loss, or they just totally just go bald. And so I'm thinking like putting this scarf on my head, I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't want to deal with that. I have already been through so much stress and hell and frustrations and aggravation with the long hair, the short hair. Decide if I'm going to keep it long or go natural or to have it short, covering the bald spots. I'm dealing with enough already. And something else on your plate make you feel like, how much more can I take? How much more can I, of a weight that I can bear on my shoulders before I just break down? And a lot of times I feel like I'm at that breaking point, and to try to keep your head up and to stay positive and to have faith and to keep trusting, it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard because you have to hope against hope. You have to put your faith out there to know that things are going to work out, even when you see things around you that have literally fallen apart. And I think a lot of times in my life with the situation here, people that know me, this is some really dumb things. Really dumb things. Like I may get some statements that may say, oh, you're a kid, or you're not feeling bad. How do you know? How do you know how I feel? Some disabilities are not totally obvious. If it's not an amputated leg, or somebody that has a missing eye, or a cleft foot, or a missing arm, or you see them directly in a wheelchair, then you think, okay, there's something wrong. Multiple sclerosis is not always an obvious thing. It's a snowflake disease. Everybody deals with symptoms in their own way. I deal with problems in my eyes. Sometimes I have one eye bigger than the other. Sometimes people think literally when I go out and put them, I'm winking at it, and I'm not. It's just the lesions are acting up so much. My eyes are squinting and doing their own thing. My body has spasms where it's jumping out of control. And it's like, what is going on? My body has a mind of its own, and I'm trying my best to control it. I'm sitting here in a walker, and it's, and it's aggravating to feel like, okay, oh my gosh, like, how did I get to this place in my life where I'm in a walker? Thank God I kept transition from the wheelchair to the walker, but there's times of having extremely bad days where the wheelchair, has to come into play, because, with progression of lesions, either it's the old ones acting up or it's the new ones that has developed. Your body is in a war against itself, and you're fighting everything inside you to stay alive, to make it, to stay hopeful, to stay positive, to just make it through that day and to look forward to the next day to say, if I could get through this day, then I could get through the other days to come. And with me, I'm not just dealing with MS, I'm also fighting transverse myelitis. So I have lesions on my brain and lesions on my spine. Hey, I'm struggling, and it's not easy, and it's hard. And people have to understand that, even when I'm in public, a lot of times, people look at you, I get the stares a lot. Well, a lot of times I just want to just break down and cry. I'm looking like, oh my gosh, I didn't ask for this. I don't need any self-pity. My body is so weak, and sometimes, you're pressing the button to, when you're walking in the mall, you're going to certain stores. You have people that have compassion, and other times, people look at you like you're a piece of crap. They don't care. They have no compassion. They have no understanding. They don't have a heart. They don't have the heart of humanity, just to try to just be understanding and nice. Rather it's an elderly person, or you see somebody disabled, or it's a child. They have the attitude, it's me, myself, and I don't have time to be concerned about you and all your little issues. And that's not right, because even when I go through my own issues, I still care about people. I still have a heart. I get magazines all the time, all kind of magazines. And I give them out. I'm sitting at my doctor's appointments and people look at me like, you're so nice and sweet. And I'm encouraging other people because I feel like, everybody's not going through the same thing, but everybody is going through something. And if I can make somebody's day brighter, make somebody has a smile on their face, have somebody feel like they don't have to be depressed or overwhelmed, to kind of spread some kind of joy to them, then guess what? Then I'm going to do it even in my own dire, crazy, up and down, tough, hellish situation. Because it's been nice to people and have a kind heart. And, it's just the point of me getting to the point in my life of just being real, of not feeling like I have to fake Jake, and not feeling like I have to try to walk around with a lie on my face and say, okay, you know what? No, I'm not having a good day. Yesterday has been a bad day. No, I'm not feeling the best that I would hope to be. But hey, guess what? It's going to get better. But can you just allow me to feel my feelings? If I feel aggravated, if I feel depressed, if I feel sad, if I feel angry, if I feel, hurt, can you allow me to just express that and not feel like I have to try to smile every day or smile 24/7 when I don't feel like it? And you cannot allow people to put you in this box that they try to put you in to make you feel like you need to feel a certain type of way. You can't. Because it's your body, your life, your situation, and you have to do what's best for you. They're going to go on living. Whether they're in your life or not, they're going to do them. But you have to be you and do what's best for you. And that's the point I had to get in my life. Even before this ever happened, it's just learning how to say, how do I get through day to day of just not feeling like I have to give up, to keep pressing, to keep standing, to keep just make up in my mind that I'm going to make it and that I can do all things that I put my mind to, and I feel like I want to throw in the towel because it's rough and it's hard. And even though when those times that I feel like that, I have to reach deep down inside me in that faith and hope that lives and dwells there to say that, you know what, Joy, you're going to make it and it's going to be okay. And you can still smile, and you can still have a heart that loves, and you can still have a heart that just, makes a decision that, that I'm going to celebrate this day. I'm going to celebrate life. I'm going to celebrate this opportunity because everybody doesn't get that chance. And I'm going to embrace it in every which way that I know how. And so just coming on here today, I just had a lot on my mind. I just had to just breathe, exhale, just feel some kind of relief and just dust my shoulders from all the, weariness that I have, worrying about the medication coming up. And I just learned to say, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Yes, it's on my mind, but it's taking up too much space. Like, I have a busy week coming up this week. Like, I have to go, battling, dealing with, I have the MS infusions that I'm dealing with, the Cytomedrol. I have that all week. That's 2 hours. I have an x-ray for the urologist. I have to go and get things done for the other half of the MRIs that I did not complete. It's a lot that I'm still battling, dealing with. What is that? Losing my train of thought. dealing with disability, to make sure that they, know that my case is serious, and that they finally just do what they have to do to let me receive and get what I need to get. Because it's hard being on this end of the rope. When you was working and your life was fine and you was taking care of yourself and you was independent, now you're dependent on your family, who has come together and rallied around you to take care of you, because you can no longer do for yourself. And so you don't want to have self-pity, you don't want to push people away, but at the same time you want your own independence to feel like, I want to do for myself. I want to give back to everybody who has been there for me. And it's not easy when you have all these up and down yo-yo of emotions that's existing. But you have to just learn how to breathe and let go, and not hold on to it, not wear yourself out. And that's what I'm learning. I'm not saying I mastered that, but I'm saying I'm taking it day by day. And if I could just spread some kind of love and sunshine and help and encouragement to those who are watching these videos, then hey, guess what? Then that's what I'm going to do. So hope everybody's having a good day, to enjoy your Sunday, to look forward to a brand new week, to be encouraged and know that Jesus still loves you no matter what. And just to know that you can get through every hellish obstacle that tries to stop you, as long as you make up in your heart and mind that, hey, I got this. You put your warrior face on, you put your game face on, and you push and you run and you do everything that you need to do to survive and make it, because life is tough. But guess what? You are tougher. And as I have to encourage myself, I'm going to encourage you. So once again, this has been Jubilation Joy, and I love you guys, and be blessed. And I'll upload a video tomorrow of my super busy week ahead. So I have to just encourage myself to know that I'm going to make it, even though on the inside I feel sad. But there's a smile that comes through knowing that, hey, girl, you're still living. You're still here, and everything that tried to kill you, you made it. But the doctors didn't think last year that you was going to live, but you're still here. That encouraged my heart to say you could get through this week. You survived 2 spinal attacks, and the last one that was just so dangerously rough that I had a rough time. It was hard, because the recovery from that I didn't bounce back as quickly as I did the first time. So if I could think that I've got through everything that tried to kill me, I can get through this here, that I can conquer and kill and survive MS, that I can conquer and kill and win the battle, win the war over transverse myelitis. I can just win the war in life, period. So we are conquerors, we are warriors, we are survivors. Every man, every woman, no matter what situation it is, whether it's health, mental, emotional, financial, spiritual, whatever, you got this. So be encouraged, know your love, stay in faith, keep your head up, be positive, know that the sun is still shining, knowing that God is working it out for you, and that you're not alone, and we all in this together. So once again, Jubilation Joy. You guys enjoy your week, and talk to you tomorrow. Bye.